Hi, YouTube. This is Nia Tate. I'm here to do a daily recap of Beyond the Gates, and this is for Friday, May 29th. So, Haley is dining at the club, and Leslie comes in and, of course, sits down at the table with her and joins her. And Haley doesn't want anything to do with her, but of course, Leslie finds joy in distracting people and disrupting their peace. No, basically, um, Leslie is asking her where all her friends are at, and she still wants to. I still want to be your friend. Maybe you and I can get together and hang out sometime. And Haley's like, no, I don't think so. And so Leslie goes on to tease her and tells her that we have more in common than you think. And Haley says, we're nothing alike. You right, Haley? Y'all ain't nothing alike. Y'all are exactly alike. Um, and So Haley tells her, if you get you a man, maybe you would have something else to occupy your time and you wouldn't have to, be sitting here with me. And so Leslie said, oh, I got a man. And Haley said, well, who is it? So I can send the condolences. So she tells her that it's the cop. And she's like, what? And then next thing, Bill walks in and he's coming from a meeting with Joey. We'll talk about that in a minute. And he's, of course, surprised to see those two together. And Bill said, not today, Satan. He can't stand Leslie. And he tell Haley about that his hands been bothering him. His hands been shaking. And she just pretend Leslie leaves, of course, but when she sits down he sits down and he starts telling about his hands been shaking. And he said he needs to see Madison, the doctor, again. And she pretends to agree, but then she suggests, oh, it might just be stress. Let me tell you something. I am sick and tired of Haley and his storyline. We need to move this along. This has been going on for months now. Come on, Beyond the Gates. This taking too long. We either going and it's just so frustrating because Bill is way too smart for this game. This girl, she got to go. So we also see Anita and Vernon, um, who are getting their little date together because they're gonna be together for the first time in a long time because of course um Anita was sick and with cancer. She's come out on the other side. Her hair looks fabulous, by the way. So they in there kissing and hugging, and Cat walk in, and Cat is like, I gotta go, I gotta go, and they just crack up laughing. That was funny. Um, Meanwhile, they come back and they still talking about their night and what they're gonna do and where they're gonna go, and they pick things up again, start kissing, and then Martin walks in. He too, Herbin walks out hysterically, winds up drinking with Kat and Chelsea. Um, as for Anita and Vernon, they end up going to the Bowman Hotel, and then they put a "Do Not Disturb" on the door. Okay, seniors, we see y'all. Naomi and Jacob are finally reunited, but she is so worried about him and the danger he's in, especially after everything happened. And he keeps saying Jacob keeps seeing Doug, you know, um, take the bullet for him, and he's just feels so broken up over everything. But Naomi tries to console him because I think he's gonna need some serious counseling. That was just horrible, and he was such a good person that got killed. Elsewhere, Martin and Vanessa run into one another and discuss how important it is to tell your loved ones, how you feel, because Vanessa, of course, spoke at the funeral, and she was just saying, um, that that how happy she was with everything going on at the clinic, and that she's so sorry that happened to such a good person. Um, Joey had called Bill over to his office because the police are looking at him for everything that happened. So he told Bill, to just be on alert, and um, because he may need him to, do some convincing, because the police captain is really, on him because he thinks he had something to do with what happened. And while Bill is over there with Joey, his hand starts to shake it, and Joey notices it. And Bill is like, "Oh, nothing's wrong with my hand." Joey might be the one to figure this out because, yeah, it's getting to be a bit obvious. Um, um, Vanessa goes to see Joey, telling him that Jacob believes he's the Impala. She also reveals she's still struggling with her grief, having just cleaned out Doug's locker at the club. She's determined to clean Doug's things out of the attics next. In the final moment, Joey receives a call from Randy. The Impala wants to take a meeting with them. We will finally find out who the mystery man is. So maybe this week we'll find out. We will see. Thank you so much for listening to my review of Beyond the Gates for Friday, May, what was it, 29th. I will be back Monday through Friday with a short reviews, just a little summary of what ever happened on the show. Thank you for listening, and I will see you guys the next time. Thanks.